Greetings, travelers, non-union electricians. We're back here at Red Kelley's cottage. This is my assistant, Dottie Jackson, overlooking the job. We're going to lay some wire today, and you professional electricians, you can just skip this video. You know what I'm going to do, don't you? Technically, you put the pipe in, you glue the pipe, and you pull the wire. The waarr. Now you're going to need a fish tape to do that. That's a spring metal coiled piece of metal that feeds from the back end all the way to where the wire is, and you attach the wire to the fish tape, and then you put a bunch of looby-dooby on it, and you pull it through the pipe. Well, we don't have fish tape, we don't have looby-dooby, so we're going to do it old-fashioned way, the Red Kelley way. Now we're going to do this. We got two 90-degree angles right there in the pipe. And the theory is, I've done it before, years and years ago. This here wire, we've got the 4 strands. All you experts said do 4 strands. We got a black and white. This is number 10. Black and white number 10s. A ground, a green ground in number 10. And this little 4th guy in number 12. This connects to the box here and to the box at the house. I don't know. But this is all approved by Oscar, Steve, Harry, and Alan. OSHA. They approved it. So what we've got our length that is going to make it up to our box. And our box is approximately halfway up that window on the inside of the wall. So we added another foot of wire just for kicks. Now you want a little extra. You can trim the wire. You can't extend the wire, so don't go short on the wire. And the idea here is okay, that conduit is not glued, it's just put in place. But this first length of 8-10 feet, I've run the wire through it. And we're going to make a connection just this side of the little walkway. Once this is in, then you take your pipe and go all the way back to the house and slide it up the wire and make your connection. Glue it, then go get your next section. Feed the wire into the pipe, and slide the pipe all the way down the wire and make your glued connection. You get it all glued in, you lay it in the trench, and then on the other end, I might be able to show you under the basement there, in the basement, how that works. So what we're going to do here, take this out. Here's our first piece. Grab your waarr. Excuse me, it seems to be tied into the tripod. That's common. It's not our first piece, that's our last piece. No, that's our first piece. This is down in the trench. Okay, that's not how we do it. I learned this in the electrical reform school years ago. Man named Nate. All right, you get her close. What's next? Let's get this piece on there. This is just a straight piece. Doesn't have a flare on either end. Make sure you just do this in the morning before it gets too hot and it's bright sun. Okay, that's the most hillbilly thing I ever seen. Hey, Red Kelley would approve 100 years ago. He had to boil his own water. Now you see how we're doing that? We've got our long piece here, our first 90, our upright. Now let's put this last one on. Flange first. That's going to go like that. Now, we have enough wire here to get up to our box with some to spare. We'll just feed that in there. Don't worry, we're going to tile this into with straps and everything. Now you got this special glue. Are you still with me? Special medium gray PVC cement. Make sure you're seeing that. Yes, you are. Keep an eye on me. Make sure I do this right. This is like plumber cement for PVC, but it's electrical. It's electrical and it's medium. And it's got a little dauber. Ooh, it's got a big dauber. I'm sure this is going to be messy today. We'll give it a try. What the heck? Now this is a convenient spot right here. Let's just do this one. Got our wire in there. Got our goop. Twist and hold. I guess it's like PVC plumbing. You got to hold it for 20 seconds. Blow on it. Now when this bottom 90 goes on, it wants to be straight like this so we get a good angles. Kev, you're taking too long. It's about a half-hour job. Taking too long. Put the goopy on there. I don't think it matters if the goopy gets on the wire. Give it a twist. Now I want this lined up. That's pretty good. Let her sit for a second. You see what I'm doing? Yeah, I know. I see it, Kev. That ain't how we do it in the city. That'll be fine. Seems to set up pretty fast. Now going on our horizontal run, so we'll get the goopy on there. Don't mind that grass in there, that's okay. Feed our wire in there. Get this piece into our trench. Come on. There you go. There you go, baby. And we'll put a strap on there. And that's it. Now our first piece is done. It's in the trench. Now I'll go back. I'll take this piece of pipe and feed it down the line on top of the wire with the wire going through it, and make our goopy mess connection there under our little miniature sidewalk. And that'll be in the trench. Then we'll do the same. We'll go back to the origin of our wire, slide the pipe down, goop it, carry on. Same here. Now over here, we had a little trouble with our trenching. We started trenching. And oh man, is it full of roots. It is a rutabaga heaven here. There's a lot of roots. So I made the executive decision that we're going to stop our underground right about there and bring it up to the deck. So right where that elbow is, we're going to go up onto this bottom side of the deck. And it goes back there to the base of the house. Let's see if I can steady this. No drilling required. I just loosened the brick. There's a big old hole and it's right below where we need to go. So we'll run this wire, the loose wire, into the house, into the basement, and feed our sticks. Feed our PVC pipe through the little gap in the wall, tack it up on this deck, and call it good. All right. Part 2, I'll come in and I'll show you the connection in the main house with a brief look at the cottage connection. We should have lights today. All right, here we are at Red Kelley's cottage. What a job. See ya.